Hello everyone, I'm Rachel and I welcome you all to Executive Corner Expert Talks. Today I'm speaking with Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director at Imugene, Leslie Chong. Now, Imugene is in the process of developing a wide array of new treatments that attempt to activate a cancer patient's immune system and also detect and remove tumours. Here at Kalkine, we do bring you industry leaders, successful business owners, market and equity advocates, all under one roof to help you discover the insight of the stock market and help you understand how you can create multiple passive income streams. So welcome, Leslie. Good to chat with you today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, first up, Leslie, could you give us a little insight into the work that you're currently doing at Imugene?
Absolutely, be delighted to. So at Imugene, we're all about turning on your immune system against a particular kind of cancer target. So we have 3 platforms. So the most well-known is our HER-Vaxx, which is our B-cell immunotherapy. So HER-Vaxx is an anti-HER2 and currently in roughly 3 studies in gastric cancer. So we just announced on the FDA IND for our metastatic HER2 proliferative gastric cancer, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Also with the PD-1 Vax, it's an anti-PD-1, and that's currently in non-small cell lung cancer. And then we have another platform that we call CF33 with vaccinia, which is the parental virus, and then CheckVac, that is the CF33 parental virus with a PD-L1. And our sort of crown jewel, as it were, that we call onCARlytics, and that is an oncolytic virus plus CD19, where it expresses a certain tumor target such that a powerful drug like a CAR-T can combine with it to obliterate solid tumors. So, simply put, it's quite a mouthful. However, we're all about turning your immune system against cancer, and we do it by turning on, be it by a vaccine or via a virus.
Excellent. Now, congratulations, I believe, on securing the FDA investigational new drug approval to initiate the phase 2 clinical trial of HER-Vaxx and phase clinical trial of oncologic virotherapy candidate vaccinia. Now, what do these approvals mean to Imugene?
So those approvals mean that the FDA, one of the most stringent and rigorous testing agency, you have to have had so much lab testing for toxicology and prove that it's safe even before you place it in patients. So, and in order to get those, it goes through the rigorous review. And previous to that, it had to go through rigorous lab testing for toxicology, for pharmacology, various different animal testing, etc. So for HER-Vaxx, we have an FDA IND to open up studies in what's called a metastatic setting, meaning these patients have already progressed off of existing standard of care, and currently is Herceptin. So once they progress or their tumor starts growing, it's no longer considered hot. So it's not signaling to your immune system that there's anything wrong. So what we do is, and what we're hoping to do is with HER-Vaxx and in combination with Keytruda, we're wanting to take that cold tumor and turn it hot. So that's HER-Vaxx FDA IND in the metastatic gastric setting. The vaccinia also received an FDA IND after a rigorous review of toxicology, pharmacology, numerous different animals, and it's a whole body of work to look at safety. And the FDA IND was cleared and approved, and we now get to place that, our beautiful parental virus we call vaccinia, into numerous a number of solid tumor, because we think that it has an absolute prejudice against tumors, and so we'll be able to see that very soon in a phase 1 study, along with, as soon as it surpasses some level of safety cohorts, will then also combine with Keytruda.
You did mention earlier about the upcoming phase 2 HER-Vaxx trial to target patients suffering from advanced gastric cancer. What can you tell me about the work being done there?
So metastatic gastric cancer, especially those that have progressed off of existing therapies like Herceptin, which is the standard of care, their tumors no longer react to anti-HER2 or chemo. It's turned what we call cold. It no longer signals, and even if it signals, your immune system certainly doesn't see it. So what we're purporting to do is to take Hervax, and in combination with Keytruda, we turn the tumor hot, and you have a two-prong approach. You turn the tumor back on again so that it's signaling and your immune system actually sees it. So we've added Hervax plus Keytruda. So a double punch to the already pretty tired tumors. So we turn that hot and hopefully obliterate those solid tumors.
And if we could just turn to Vaccinia again, how does that help to treat advanced solid tumors?
So the vaccinia is what we consider a parental virus, because we have other attenuated virus that we call checkback that has a PDL1 transgene. So this parental virus that we call vaccinia, we think that it's going to be really powerful, and we can't wait to trial it in several different solid tumors, because tumors have certain signatures, or they're mosaic, they're covered in certain addresses, as it were. Our solid tumors tend to hide from your immune system as well. And so what we're purporting to do and what we're wanting to do with vaccinia is to infiltrate into these solid tumors, because it loves to capture solid tumors and replicate only in malignant cells. So when that replication happens, your tumors implode, it imparts more viral therapy across all your solid tumor, and that gets repeated again and again.
And CheckVac has also been in a phase 1 clinical trial, I believe. How is that going, and how is that different to Vaccinia?
So it's very simple. Vaccinia being the parental virus, checkback having that transgene of PDL1. And what that does is, it's currently in triple negative breast cancer. It infiltrates into the solid tumors, it replicates, but then also it gives a direct payload of a checkpoint inhibitor, an immune modulator called PDL1. So it gives a direct payload to the tumor cells. And so again, that's, a wealth of getting your endogenous T cells to come to the rescue, and your immune system is wicked up, and you've got the virus going. So it's a gorgeous effect on triple negative breast cancer. We have just announced that we have our second patient in cohort 1. So all that is going really well.
And Imugene has been one of the best performing healthcare stocks on the ASX this year. What can you tell me about some of the returns you've seen?
So, I think it's truly reflective of our share price, and our stock price is really reflective of all the various things we have ongoing. We have partnerships with Merck Germany, Pfizer. We've got other partnerships that we will inevitably disclose when we're very close. We're in late stage conversations with several different, biotech and pharma companies, and also our onCARlytics, being that it's such a powerful drug that it could go into any solid tumors and then combine with a CAR T. I think all that has made it a really nice imaging pipeline, such that our price is finally reflective of it.
Absolutely. And just lastly, Leslie, what can shareholders expect for next year?
So 2022 will be a gangbuster year, as it has been in 2021, because most of our products will be in the clinic and getting that data. So that's the real punch in terms of announcement and what's happening in cancer patients. So I anticipate that 2022 is going to have a lot more announcements, excitement, and it'll probably take over 2021 in terms of all the news.
Absolutely fantastic. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat with you today, Leslie. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And with that, I will sign off for now, but watch this space for more. Till then, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.